How you doing, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do a video on a fish I think you should definitely try and breed that isn't a live bearer. So let's get into it. Welcome back all. So yeah, a fish I think you should definitely try and breed is Crebensis. It's a dwarf cichlid and they breed, they look beautiful, they can be in a community setup as well. So that's the fish I think you should try and breed. So let's talk a little bit about this fish. So as I stated before, it is a dwarf cichlid and it has this aggressive side to it, but it will be only when it's breeding. I've had no problems in my community setup with Crebensis, because what actually happened was originally I got 6 small Crebensis. I thought I've got a pair in there. I took them all and put them in my community setup, and I actually ended up getting 3 pairs, believe it or not. And what I found was there's a pair at the back, there was a pair at the other side and a pair in front. So they all found their little place they wanted to breed. They stayed there and anything that went near they just sort of pushed away. So the aggression is only when they're breeding. When they're not breeding, they're completely fine. And when I say aggression when they're breeding, they're just simply protecting their territory. So they're not going all out trying to attack everything. If anything goes near their territory, they'll just simply, you know, one of them will come out, shush it away. And that's all it is. So there's a lot of confliction, a lot of different stories where people are saying you can't have a community set up. You know, that I've had it completely fine. I've got guppies, I've got neons, I've got silver tips, I've got bottom dwellers, you've got cories, plecos. I've had no problems. There's no sign of aggression. Only thing you get is what I just said before, is they'll get territorial when they're breeding. But it's not aggression as in all out attack, let's get rid of everything. It's simply hushing them away. The fish know what's happening, they move away and they go back to where they're going to be. An interesting fact with their name Crebensis, it actually means in Latin, beautiful belly. And that's quite nice really, because the females, their bellies are absolutely beautiful. When they're ready to mate, it's like a really nice deep red purple colour. It looks beautiful. So yeah, if you've got a female in your tank, if you've got a crib already, or you're trying to identify getting a pair, I can help you. So a male is a lot bigger than the female. It's a lot slimmer as well. Its fins are pointy, whereas the female's a lot shorter bodied. The belly's a lot rounder. It's obviously got the pink red belly, and the dorsal fins, the fins are nice and circled rather than pointy. So check that out when you're looking for a pair. The males will get to around 4 to 5 inches at the most. So again, that's another way you're going to look at identifying what's a male and a female. They'll generally live to around average 4 or 5 years on average. So it's quite a nice fish to keep. You could get so many spawns out of that if you had a pair. So yeah, they're really, they're great. They are classed as a bottom dweller, but you'll find they'll also go mid as well to get their foods. They're not constantly staying at the bottom, but what you'll find is when they're breeding, they'll be at the bottom, they'll find a little certain section at the bottom. They do say put caves in as well for your cribs. I've got no caves at the moment. I have none in there. They're completely fine. But what you'll find, which is really interesting, I've got sand in my tank mixed with active substrate. And what they'll do is they'll pick their corner or their bit and they'll literally take the sand in their mouth and spit it out and make like a little tunnel underneath a rock or a bit of wood or something. It's really good to watch, really interesting. So if you start seeing your cribs, it'll be both the male and female, both have goes at doing it. Start doing this, then they're getting ready to breed. Once they've spawned and the males fertilise the eggs, around 5 days or so, you're going to get the free swimmers, and this is when the fun really happens because they are so protective over their kids. And what you'll see is you'll see the mum and dad and the babies, so many of them as well. They can spawn loads, and they're just with them constantly. And if they're hungry at feeding time, one will go, one will stay, then they'll take turns each years. Everywhere they go, the babies are, and no one will get to them babies. You know, even you've got big plecos in there and stuff, no one's getting to them babies. They're so protective. It's really nice to watch. Again, aggression, it's not as in they're going to hunt your fish down and take them out. They're simply saying, don't go near my kids. These are mine, you know, go away. And yeah, it's great to watch. And you'll see them grow up with their mum and dad. Once they get to around probably 6 weeks or 2 months, they'll be ready to go again. And they'll actually start to tell the kids to go, and they'll start again. And then when they have babies again, those kids won't be going near them babies either, so they'll be saying, no, go away. So it's really fun to watch. And as I said, they breed, you can probably get 20 or 30 fertiliser ready to go. You might get more. They do lay loads of eggs. But what I've found is that normally around sort of 20 or so at a time I'm getting. And yeah, as I said before, it's great to watch. They're an easy project. They're also versatile, so a wide range of parameters. I've got pH that's 8 at the moment. They go down to 7, 6.5-ish. Soft water, hard water. I've had no problems at all in my water. Been completely fine. They're bred like no tomorrow. Without the caves, I said before, they take the sand when they get a little area out their mouth, spit it out. It's really good to watch. So yeah, I hope this video has given you some insight into cribs, what they're about. Again, community setup's completely fine. Regards to aggression, if you have got a community setup and you've got some rocks, loads of plants and stuff, give them a go. You'll be very surprised how quick they breed and how beautiful they actually look as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you can subscribe and take care. Cheers all.